Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Welcome back to my channel Abundant Love. If you're new, thank you for choosing to view this content, and if it resonates, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. So today I'm back with our usual weekly energy update about what energies are going to surround you in the upcoming week that starts from May 9th and ends on May 15th. Okay, so we have three options, self-explanatory. One is for option one, number two candle is for option two, number three candle is for option three. Now, according to your own intuition or what resonates strongly with you, you can choose any one or more than one option. Okay, so once you have made your choice, you do not have to see the whole video. You go to the video description or to the pinned comment, you click on the timestamp next to your choice or option, and then your reading starts from there. For example, if you have chosen option 2, you go to the pinned comment, you click on the timestamp next to the option 2, and your reading starts from there, and you only watch option 2. Okay, again, I'm clarifying, you don't have to see the whole video if you are choosing only one option out of the three, but you are more than welcome to choose more than one option if something resonates with you very strongly. Also, I would mention, please feel free to check out my recent videos on the 5x5 portal on how the solar eclipse is going to affect you. There are a couple of timeless readings as well that I did, messages from spirit guides, then how your life is going to be 5 years from now. I'll leave these links in the video description, so feel free to check them out, okay? So before I start, I'll say my usual prayer. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestor guides, and all the positive forces of the universe, please keep me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help viewers receive messages of hope, love, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, we can start now. I'll keep the other two options aside. Okay. Welcome to your reading option one, who chose this number one candle. Let us see in the upcoming week what energies will be surrounding you. What are the messages that your spirit guides want you to be aware of? What is the guidance they want to provide you with? Okay. As usual, I'll take, like, if you have already seen many of my weekly energy videos, I take 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I like the picture they paint through the cards. And then, of course, my favorite angel answers. It is my go-to deck whenever I'm too stressed out, too anxious, and I'm like begging for help from my spirit guides. I'll immediately go to this deck. I'll take 2 cards from here. And if you're new to oracle reading, tarot reading, this angel answers is very, very helpful because it's self-explanatory, right? Okay, I'll take 2. Okay. Then my recent favorite is this Light Seekers, I think. I keep forgetting. Seekers of Light. Okay, I'll take 2 from here. Very, very positive, uplifting messages. And then we'll, of course, see what is one major, major blessing. No matter what is happening in your life, you are always attracting some blessing or the other. So, what is this one major blessing That is one blessing, Spirit. One major blessing that is coming towards option one viewers due to the energy that is surrounding them this week. Thank you, Spirit. And of course, the self-care cards. Do let me know in the comments for those of you who have been watching this for a while. Do the self-care messages. Sorry, guys. Do the self-care messages help you? Or if you hadn't had a chance to try out, I know it's very normal. We see a video and then we forget. But at least for the self-care thing, if you are getting especially a repeated self-care advice, try to implement that, okay? Even if it is by taking baby steps, please do that. Okay, now we'll dive into your reading. Option one, we'll see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Aha, aha, aha. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so your week is starting with the Five of Wands. Now, Five of Wands in general is an energy of competition, confusion. So, for some of you, it can be in your actual workplace or in your or at your home also, or it can be any other relationship situation where there are too much battle of egos going on. You know, this is the exact thing I heard. Some battle of ego is going on, which is why like this this is amounting to some kind of competition or confusion. Like it's just the egos trying to show each other like, no, I'm better, no, I'm better, things like that. So for some of you, this competition or this argument, conflict is actually in your 3D world that probably has already happened or that keeps happening in, you know, small tits and bits. And for others, I'm seeing that it's more in the mind. Okay. Maybe something that had happened in the past, but you are carrying a residue in your subconscious mind. Like for some of you, I'm saying you are not even aware what is causing it, but your mind is always like this. Like there are five, six possibilities, but conflicting possibilities always coming up uh, in your mind. And that's why your mind cannot rest at all. Okay. But the good thing is, this week some kind of resolution to this conflict energy, to this competitive confusing energy is coming because you got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is showing that this lady with a small child is moving to calmer waters. Okay, from the turbulent waters she's moving to calmer waters, and there's a person who is helping her. So again, for some of you, I think this person may be important who is coming in and helping you to calm your mind. Okay. It can be anybody, it can be, you know, like a mentor, it can be a friend, a family member, or it can be like you went to a tarot reader or you went to a therapist and they provided you with some techniques or some insight that helps you detach from this energy and move towards calmer energy where you rise above the competitive or the conflicting energy. Even though the conflict may still be going on, your mind is no longer a slave to it. That is very important, and that is what is coming through. This will happen. Okay, this is definitely happening this week. So beginning of the week, like maybe when you're seeing the reading also, you're feeling that really, like, I don't know, I always get into, you know, trouble for speaking out, or even if I'm minding my own business, somebody or the other is always trying to pull me down. Yeah, this is the energy I'm getting, but they're saying don't worry about it. Focus on what is working for you, focus on the positives, and do not give so much power. Even if it's happening very intensely in your mind, sometimes it happens for a particular portion of the day, your mind will like just run all over the place. So then try to retract a little bit from the world. Don't talk to people so much and just let it run its course. Whatever chaotic thoughts are supposed to run, let it run its course. You do not react to them, okay? Just keep telling yourself that this is happening because of some external trigger, but this is not me. This is not the core of my personality. This is just an external trigger causing this churning, and it will go out. The churning has to end. So, and once it ends, then again, you face the world, okay? And definitely you are moving on to better things, because then you have the Page of Wands, okay? And I think for most of you, irrespective of your situation, whether it's work, relationship, finances, health. Oh, yeah, health. For many of you, it can be health, okay? Health issues that was bothering you a lot. You were listening to too many people. Somebody saying, do this, somebody saying, do that, blah, blah, blah. You tried everything and nothing really works. That is going to change, okay? You will start seeing some improvement. Even if your problem is not fully resolved, you will see that you are gaining the strength to look at the silver lining, okay? And that will give you tremendous happiness, I would say, because you got the Page of Wands, okay? Wands is the energy of passion. Like once you accept that whatever is happening, it is beyond my control anyway, so I will not focus on that. If my mind feels very burdened and tired, I will take a break, and then when it stabilizes again, I'll focus on what I love. Okay. And again, what I was going to say is, irrespective of your situation, with the Page of Wands, you are accepting, you are going into this very gracious acceptance mode. And now you are open to learning new things, and this is coming very naturally from you, okay? You are like, you are feeling actually happy. The Page is an immature person, like right, and he's still learning, but he's very happy, especially when the Page is the Page of Wands. He's excited, he's happy to learn new stuff, and he may make mistakes because he does not have experience, which is why sometimes this situation of Five of Wands may arise. But now he understands that this is the only way to grow. This is the only way to gain experience in life. Okay. So overall, I'm seeing this week is like a mixture. But even in the mixture, nothing is too intense. Okay. The happiness or the sadness, nothing is too intense. It's like a very normal day-to-day life story, that something upsets you, you brood over it for a while, and then you decide to move on anyway and do something, focus on something that you love. This is exactly what is happening for you this week, okay? And since the Six of Swords is showing moving from somewhere to other, for some of you, it can be actual relocation also, okay? So if you have found if your previous home location or rental apartment, wherever you were staying, did not have good energy, you were feeling heavy, conflicting, definitely the place you're moving now is going to bring you a lot of inner joy. Okay. That I'm seeing. For those of you who are very seriously into some spiritual practice, you are definitely stepping up with the Six of Swords and the Page of Wands. So far, probably, like when you do a spiritual practice for a while, at first, all the trash, all the garbage comes up, whatever was stored for lifetimes and lifetimes. And that leads to this Five of Wands energy. Okay. Chaos, confusion, anger, frustration. But once it's flushed out, then you can see, oh, there's so much peace ahead. The waters are so calm ahead. And then you start moving towards it. And the more you go towards that calmer, peaceful energy, you find like joy, happiness, whatever you do, whatever you will be doing. Okay, it might not even be your particular profession or the thing that you are very focused on. It might be a side hobby that you suddenly come up with, but you will have great joy by the like yeah, by the end of the week. So week is can be 7 to 10 days, anything, but by the end you will feel a great joy from within. Okay, that yes, you have let go of this mindset. You have finally let go of this mindset, you have accepted. I would summarize this as a week of accepting yourself. Whatever happens external world, you have no control anyway, so you will focus on your growth, and that will bring you immense joy. Now let us see your oracle cards. See. Okay. Okay, so first they're saying no. This no is about this competition. Okay, they're saying don't get into competition of ego. Okay, this five of wands energy, don't engage in that. Try, and I know sometimes it's not in our control. That's why they're coming in and saying be mindful whenever you find yourself being dragged into some petty arguments. Just remember, you have to choose your battles wisely. Not all battles are worth fighting for. Okay, this is very important. So, angels are saying, no, 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 no. And you'll probably feel that. Okay, even if your ego is trying to, no, no, I'll have to win the fight, they'll intentionally do something so that you don't feel like engaging again. So, definitely, they are saying a big no to any kind of competition, conflict, confusion. The moment you feel like this is a conflict situation, this is a situation that will push me more towards confusion, say no, no, no. No matter how lucrative, sometimes they seem lucrative at first. Somebody may tell you, oh, no, 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 you have to compete. Again, if you're competing for a home, okay, they might tell you that you won't get this price and all that, but you are not feeling good about the vibe, or the other people competing with you, you're just not feeling good. uh, Please feel free to say no. Okay, because there's definitely something way better than this. Right now maybe it seems like a loss if you don't win in this fight, but they are saying don't even think about it, this is intentional. What is waiting for you is awesome. Because they have exactly this card. There is something better. Okay, so it's just there is something better. Again, matches exactly with the six of swords, because this person is moving on from something that wasn't giving her happiness to something that she knows is better. She does not know how it is better, blah blah blah, or what exactly it is, or all the details she does not know, but she knows she's definitely moving on to a better life. She's stepping up. Okay, and I keep uh, getting focused on the child next to this lady. So many of you may be parents who are watching this and you were worried about the child. So if this situation did not work out regarding the school or some course they were trying to get enrolled, probably you were thinking it's a loss, it's a failure. They're saying no, no, this situation was not good for either you as a family or your child's growth. So it's better that you're moving away from this. And now, again, the page can be the energy of a child. Whatever we are sending now for your child will enjoy it a lot. Okay. The child will learn, the child will have fun without this competitive, confusing energy. And this clearly says there's something better. Like, what else do I explain? And then if I show you the next card, I'm sure you'll be 100% convinced. Big, happy changes. Okay? So, whatever this was that did not work out, and you still had to argue with people, petty arguments and all, think of it as a bitter medicine you had to gulp. For some of you with some health condition, maybe you had to actually go through some procedures, treatments that were annoyingly painful. It took more time, but it did not help much. All that is going to change, okay? Because you're definitely moving on towards big, happy changes. For each of you, this will be different, right? In what aspect of life it's happening. But whatever aspect it is, big, happy changes are coming your way. I'm so happy. Somebody in my previous video commented, like, oh, you're like, that person thanked me and she said big happy changes are coming your way too, and it made me so happy. I cannot tell you. After that, whenever I'm drawing cards for myself from this angel oracle deck, I always am getting this big happy changes card. So I really hope for the collective, for each one of you, whatever options you're choosing in this video, we all receive the big happy changes, okay? And collectively, we create a very happy world. I don't know why I shared that. I had to. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So I already said, right, when we were just seeing these three cards, some spiritual seekers are here among the viewers, because what you are getting is from our seekers of light or light workers. I keep forgetting, but these are all divine beings, okay? And you got Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion, and then you got Lady Portia, divine order. So both are like messages of divinity of the highest order, okay? So definitely, whoever you are, who I think, like I said, some of you were practicing something to connect to your spirit very deeply, and you were almost at the point of giving up because nothing except confusion and chaos was happening. So you were going through some dark night of the soul, and they're saying, no, don't give up. The good things are coming now. The fruits of your penance, the fruits of your hard work are coming now. I'll read out the messages. For Lady Portia, Divine Order, it says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. If you follow the story through these three cards, an important lesson is unfolding. Do what you, my dear viewer, feel is right. Okay? Say no to external conditioning. Do what you feel is right. You are learning some lesson that you came here for, okay? Came on earth for, took this birth for. Then you have the Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. I think this resonates very strongly with this Page of Wands, okay? So once you have like crossed the murky waters, then you realize, oh my God, it's so beautiful because everything is me and I'm everything, okay? And internally, like it's not like you immediately get enlightened and your mind dissolves, even if that is not happening, but internally your heart is feeling that connection. So you imbibe this Page of Wands energy where you're excited, you're passionate about everything you do. Like you wake up, you look outside the window and you're like, wow, the trees look too green today, or whatever color it is. It's very beautiful. And oh my God, these birds eat like this. I have never noticed before. They all have their unique expressions. Things like that, things you haven't noticed before, you are seeing the beauty in them all on a sudden. Okay, and these are just examples. But definitely Remember, spirituality is not just about practices, it is also about doing whatever comes from within. So, some of you, my artist viewers, like who has a lot of creativity in any art form, okay, it can be anything, you are also feeling that, because your art is also going through a growth, a natural progression. And at the same time, the beauty of this reading is you're learning something through your spiritual growth, but that learning is being manifested in your 3D world. Okay, we'll see the major blessing, a blessing for solace and hope. So, whatever this Five of Wands situation was that was bothering you, or which felt like a deep rooted pattern because it kept coming up, even if you were minding your own business, some form of conflict or drama would follow you all the time. That pattern is getting broken, okay? It's probably being broken for a while. That's why you're getting this blessing for solace and hope, okay? You don't have to worry. I would say don't worry about being in conflicts, okay? Because now your energy itself is stepping up. It's rising higher than all the pettiness. The pettiness will remain where it is, but you will no longer be affected by it, which is beautiful, beautiful. And then your self care card, they are suggesting is listen to music. Okay, I love this self care card. Again, this is it almost this entire reading feels like a reading for me, because many of these messages I keep getting for myself, especially the music. Oh my god, I find it so soothing, and at the same time my spirit guides uh, convey a lot of messages through music to me. Okay, so I'm guessing that for many of you it is the same thing, like music soothes you, calms you down. um, Again, it depends on what kind of music is you are hearing, right? So find out your triggers from music also. Okay, so if you get triggered by sad songs, then try not to listen to too many of them. Try to make your playlist a mixture of different types of songs. Okay, but again, for many of you, like it happens to me, suddenly I'll think of a song, or some song will come to my mind for no reason, which is not even popular. And when I start singing, then the words hit me. That through the words, my spirit guides are trying to tell me something. It has happened so many times. When I was feeling low, they have tried to convey love to me. Then, when I was feeling lazy, they tried to motivate me. Um, then, when I was almost at the verge of giving up, I I would suddenly start singing something which is like super motivating, like that. Okay, so this week music is very important for you, but you should know what kind of music makes you happy, what kind of music triggers you. Okay, just develop that awareness, and you can ask your spirit guides to convey messages through music to you. Okay, so overall, if I have to summarize your reading for the upcoming week, it is really like a snapshot of an average person's life, which starts with confusion, chaos, conflict, and then you accept it that this is not in my control anyway. And then you start making progress. You start moving towards peace. And once you again surrender to the peace and calmness and not having control over anything, you feel like a child, you get super excited, you find your passion project. Okay, it may be an actual work. Again, I said, for some of you, I'm getting it's a situation about your child because you're a parent, and that also resolves itself beautifully. For health situation, definitely this is the worst is over. This is the beginning of the improvement. Okay, and big happy changes. I think I kept that card here somewhere. Uh, Let me find that card for you. Oh, here it is. Big happy changes. Okay, this is what I want you to remember when you leave this reading. Big, big, huge, big happy changes are coming your way. Nobody can stop it. Okay, just don't brood too much over something you have lost. You did not win, like a competition or something, a rivalry or something, because your angels have said no. We will not allow you to engage in petty energies. There is something better for you, and we are making sure you're moving towards that. For your spiritual practices, you are definitely at the verge of receiving a very beautiful experience. It can be an experience, it can be a spiritual gift. But remember, for all of you, you are learning a very important life lesson. Your soul is learning. Okay, so overall, just relax, listen to music. um, it is like an average week of ups and downs, but internally it's a tremendous growth for your spirit, for your soul. Okay, so that is all I have for you. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please comment. I love reading your comments, and the comments help a lot in making the video popular so that other viewers can also view it, whoever needs it. Okay, and of course, it makes my day reading your comments. So I love them. Thank you so much for those of you who already commented or messaged me. I'm so grateful to have you guys. So please share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe. You also subscribe. If you have subscribed once, you don't have to click the button again. Just mentioning, because some people were asking me. So once you have subscribed, you can click the bell icon. There's a bell next to the subscribe button. If you click that, you will receive a notification as soon as I upload a new video. Okay, so I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. I'll have to put these cards back first before I move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this candle number 2. Your reading already feels very auspicious to me because it starts at the timestamp 3333. Okay, so let's see. Let us ask your spirit guides, what are these messages that they want to convey to you regarding the upcoming week? What type of energies will be surrounding you? What is the guidance they think is necessary for you to receive at this point? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for coming in. One more card, please. So, as usual, I'm taking 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Then I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers. Dear angels, what is the guidance you want to give to option 2 viewers? If you are new to the channel, please feel free to check out the recent readings I made on 5 by 5 portal, then on the solar eclipse, then there are, I think, two or three timeless readings that I did, how your life is going to be in the next 5 years, timeless messages from spirit guides. Thank you, Spirit. I really love this deck, the Seekers of Light. Very, very, very powerful, pure energy. Thank you, Masters. Yes. Most of these are either gods, goddesses, ascended masters. Now we'll of course see what is one major, major blessing that is coming for you this week, okay? Oh, okay. Which one should I take? One blessing, please. Spirit. What is one major blessing that option 2 viewers are manifesting this week? Thank you, Father. Then, of course, which is very important, but often we tend to overlook and forget what is the best way to take care of ourselves. These are the self care cards, self care oracle cards. They will tell you this week, no matter what happens, what is the best way to keep yourself or to keep your mind, body, and spirit aligned and centered. So let us see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay. I don't know, just when I was about to start speaking, I kept feeling that many of you got this card earlier, like in the recent past in my readings, the Four of Cups, okay? It's like you keep slipping into this Four of Cups energy. Four of Cups energy can be like of boredom, it can be of mild sadness, it can be of mild frustration. And like this says, things are not necessarily bad for you, okay? Maybe out of 10 things, 8 things worked in your favor, but 2 things did not. But your mind is totally focused on those 2 things that did not work. Instead of celebrating the 8 things that is still in your favor, some of them are actually very good things. Your mind keeps running to the thing which is not working and it becomes self-critical. Okay, so if you see this guy, he's so sad about these 3 empty cups that he's not even seeing that a 4th cup is being offered to him by the divine. There's a divine hand coming in and saying, "Oh, I love you. Please don't be sad. Get up. I have another cup for you." Your spirit guides are coming in like that. Whenever you are feeling sad, they're like, "No, no, 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 no. Don't feel sad. We are here. Why are you sad? Whatever you have lost is we'll replenish. We'll replace." Your spirit guides are very pampering, huh? That I'm getting. All this pampering vibe. So of course they love you. All spirit guides love us. But these your spirit guides like are like grandmamas and grandfathers like that. Totally grandparent energy. No, no, no. There's nothing to be sad. Whatever you're missing, we'll replace it. Okay. So don't be in the, try not to be in the Four of Cups energy, okay? Because then your next 2 cards are very beautiful. You have the Lovers, okay, where this angel is blessing both this man and woman. This man and woman, whenever on tarot they don't have clothes, it shows vulnerability, okay? So if it is an actual relationship situation for some of you, what is happening is you're feeling vulnerable. So you don't know where should I suppress? Am I saying too much? Am I becoming the smaller person by saying or by suppressing? So all that confusion is leaving because you are being blessed by the love angels. For many of you, it is not a love situation, it is lack of self love, due to which you keep slipping into this Four of Cups energy, even when most of the things are going your way, are in your favor. Okay, you keep slipping because there is a lack of self love in your subconscious mind. Maybe consciously you are a super confident person taking on the world right and left. Okay, maybe people are scared of you also. But inside your subconscious, there's a small child who's brooding, like, okay, I did everything by myself. So what? I won't talk like that. Okay, that vibe I'm getting. Um, there's no reason to brood, okay? Because even if you cannot see your spirit guides, there are a lot of divine energies that love you very much. And even on earth, people around you, they probably are not good at communicating their love. Some people just love you, but they don't know the right expressions, okay? So that is probably what's happening, but that does not mean they do not love you. There's a lot of love around you. You have to heal your, there's some blockage in your heart chakra. You have to heal that first, okay? And that healing is happening on its own. What I mean is you have to be open to receiving love. And that is what is exactly happening for you this week. For some of you, it is actually a love relationship or domestic relationship situation. For most of you, it is self love. Self love, when self love increases, it automatically spills over and radiates all around us. And everybody around us then naturally feels loved. So then love becomes a state instead of being an action. Okay. Then your third card, I was saving for the last, is this beautiful, beautiful Six of Wands. Definitely, you have done everything on your own and you deserve this fame that is coming your way. Many people will be looking at you, okay? Whoever, if so, whoever, like, I'm not finding the right words. So, if you're in social media or in the public eye, you are definitely receiving a lot of adulation. You are receiving fame. You are definitely receiving love because the Six of Wands is also about people admiring you, and you got the Lover's card. So, definitely 95% of people looking at you are looking at you with extreme admiration and love. There may be 5% who do not value you. Get used to it. They do not matter anyway. I think that's what your spirit guides is saying. Instead of focusing on that 5%, focus on the 95%. Don't think about the 5% at all. Because whenever you think of that 5% people, you tend to, your energy tends to drop to the Four of Cups, and then actually you do not see the opportunities that are coming. Six of Wands is a super positive card of success, of winning a long, long, hard battle, of finally stepping into your complete power. Okay, so you are almost there in that energy. Why allow some petty external situations to bring down that energy, right? So that is what is coming through. Overall, like just from these three cards, this week is actually very, very positive for you. Okay, in your 3D world, many good things will happen. If you have a YouTube channel, your subscribers might suddenly increase. Okay, this is just an example. Whatever it is that you were trying and you were sad, it happens to me also. Sometimes I'm like, oh god, nobody's commenting, nobody's subscribing, blah blah blah. And then again I'm like, okay, what should be the topic of the next video? And then I get excited again. So something similar is happening, and then I just go and read the comments of people who actually took their time to, thank me or share with me their stories, and that helps a lot. Even if there are two people genuinely coming and sharing their story and saying this worked for me, this resonated with me, this helped me come out of a bad mood. That really makes my entire month sometimes. I don't know if I'm oversharing, but I'll say this. I recently went to the dentist and I was terrified and I didn't know what to do to calm myself down. I opened my YouTube channel and I started reading all the nice comments. Immediately, I felt so happy, I forgot that I had any anxieties. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay. Lovers, Six of Wands together means there's beautiful energy surrounding you this week. Please bask in that energy. Enjoy every bit of that beautiful energy. There might be little bits of, you know, petty energies like mosquito bites, I keep saying. Do not pay attention. Okay? They are not worth it. Let us see what your oracle cards are saying. Okay, probably I shouldn't have given that strong an expression. I'll tell you why did that. Oh, okay. The reason why I did that uh, is because there's the same card, and I'll show you. Big happy changes. This is the same card option one also got. And when I was doing the reading for option one, I was telling them when I do my own reading in the recent, like in the last 7 days, twice I was very anxious. And I just quickly pulled cards from this angel ancestors deck. And both times I got this big happy changes. So I was telling option one, I really hope for the collective, for all of us, doesn't matter what option they're choosing, everybody gets their big happy changes. And wow, that is what is happening. And I'm not surprised because you got the Six of Wands, which is like a super successful person. So for you, big happy changes. So this message is just being emphasized by your spirit guides, okay? And you also have recovery, okay? So this is, I think, with respect to the Four of Cups energy. If this was a health situation, it can be a physical health, mental health, that wasn't letting you perform at 100% productivity, you are recovering from that. I intentionally um, was trying to hide the Four of Cups, but the way you see spirit guides operate, like what comes into focus now is just that one cup which your guides are offering you. This is the opportunity. Grab it. We are here for you. We'll make sure you get your success and you get to enjoy your success. Big happy changes. If it was a health condition, you are recovering this week. And after the recovery, you are again moving towards big happy changes in all aspects of your life. Even if it was only health portion that was bothering you, once you recover, you are moving towards big happy changes in every single aspect of your life. Option two, this Four of Cups maybe was in a particular situation, but once it is being healed by a lot of self-love, there's no stopping you. Okay, you're just this guy, you are like sitting with your broad chest and happily, confidently, proudly moving towards glory. Okay, wonderful, powerful energy. I feel recharged. Okay, now this is very, very nice. So these are the seekers of light, right? So you got Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Okay, so again, somebody or some of you are accepting finally the truth. Again, the acceptance message was also common in group one, option one. I'll read out what it says. It says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Okay. Remember that 95%, 5% we were talking about? 5% may try to malign you, slander, okay, but they are saying don't pay attention to them, don't be afraid of them, speak your truth anyway, because you have 95% who admire you, who are waiting to be empowered by your words. Okay, so yeah, I think this social media, motivational speaking, teaching, oh, so many teachers I'm getting. These are important because here you are speaking truth, and you should not be afraid to speak your truth, even though, even if it does not match with the social conditioning. Okay, next card you got is Serapis Bay Ascension. You are ascending. Okay, so for all my spiritual viewers who are into deeply into spiritual practices, you are ascending. Okay, and again, the good thing I'm realizing from Cups energy, through love, you are moving to Wands energy. Cups are emotions. So, from just being emotionally, I wouldn't use the word unstable. I would say just from being used to emotional ups and downs, you're now finally moving to passion. From emotions, you're moving to passion. Passion is what, passion is driven by spirit. Okay, but anxiety, worry, these are driven by emotions. And emotions often come from illusions, they do not even come from reality. So, from Cups energy, you're moving to Wands energy, okay, which is very beautiful. Like, instead of being dominated by emotions, by the end of the week, you will step into a higher version of yourself where you are dominated by your passion for doing things. Okay, this is what this Ascension card is saying. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. This is deep, right? Are you feeling the depth? I'm like, suddenly, I just want to be silent. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. You're rising above the darkness. The light of love is filling every cell, every tissue of your body, every energetic atom of the energetic body surrounding your physical body. And you're moving towards this beautiful, beautiful energy of passion, of success through the path of golden light. Wow, so beautiful. I just want to close my eyes and just feel this beautiful energy. Beautiful. So definitely you are ascending. What is the one major blessing you are getting? What we discussed. A blessing of the waters. Waters represent emotions. So a blessing on your emotional stability. Okay. So that you are no longer triggered by emotional ups and downs. They may keep happening, but your mind will now watch the emotion up and down like waves. Okay. Like we watch waves in the ocean, like that. Whenever this card comes up, I've always said this. So if you have had this blessing before, please comment. Try to spend some time near a water body. Okay. That will again help you immensely. Or the water you are drinking, just chant some positive affirmations. Or if you know any mantra, specific mantra to connect it to a deity, to a powerful ascended master, you can chant that and drink that water. Okay, then like a burst of positive energy engulfs your um, tissues and organs and everything inside your body. Okay, this is a wonderful blessing. And they are asking you to take care of yourself by movement. Okay, so whenever emotionally you feel fluctuation, actions, it's very important that you keep moving. You do not allow yourself to be lethargic. Okay. Again, even though I'm saying all this, basically I'm channeling because I am myself guilty of this, okay? And this is so true. Whenever I get lethargic and do not feel like moving much, my like the emotional turbulence intensifies. So it's very important. I'm feeling yoga will be very good for you, okay? Hatha yoga. Uh, if you are not into yoga, just do any kind of physical exercise, not too intense, okay? Don't do like intense cardio. If you have a habit of doing that, it's fine. But just for starters, do not start with intense cardio or something. Start with something light. It can be light running, light jogging, walking, taking your pet out for a walk, but keep moving. For this week, your physical movement will only ensure that your energy field is vibrant. Okay, so that there are no stagnant energies trapped in this energy field. Movement is super important. So if I have to summarize your reading, option 2 viewers, just remember you are moving from emotional ups and downs to being driven by passion and uh, being showered with love. There'll be lots and lots of love, recognition, adulation, fame coming your way by the end of the week. So please do let me know in the comments, okay? What is it? How is it? If you are comfortable, of course. And then, but just remember, there might be one or two criticism also, negative comments, okay? People trying to stop what you are doing or pull you down. But don't focus on that. They are not important. They don't have power anyway. That's why they are wasting their time on this. Don't give them power, okay? Otherwise, it's very, very beautiful. You are speaking your truth and you are being loved, admired for it. Keep growing, keep ascending. Yeah. Oh, God, this is actually very spiritual. Like I said, when I started it was 3333, and I'm feeling vibrations in my crown when I'm doing your reading. So you have powerful spirit guides, ascended masters loving you. Okay, you have nothing to fear. Keep moving forward. Remember to speak your truth always. There's no stopping you. Okay, no point focusing on what happened in the past or what you lost. They are not important anymore anyways. And they're saying you haven't really lost anything. Okay, that wasn't good for you, so that's why it did not work out, whatever it was. Or you had to learn a lesson. If it was a health situation, you had to learn some lesson of patience, of acceptance, and that's why that situation was there. But now you are recovering very fast. So that's all I have for you, my option to viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. I love reading them, and comments really help in boosting the video so that more people can view it. And please share it with your friends and encourage them to subscribe. If you have subscribed already, make sure you hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you will receive a notification as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, I really have to do this quickly. Hmm. Next file. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this. Let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week. If your spirit guides have specific messages for you that they would like you to remember. Thank you, Spirit. I just saw 10011. Okay. One more card, please. So if you're new to this channel, thank you for seeing this reading. You can check out my other recent videos on the 5x5 portal, which is happening today when I'm recording this. And yeah, some timeless videos on messages from spirit guides, what will happen in the next 5 years. Feel free to check out other videos from the channel. Angels, what are the specific messages you have for option 3 viewers for this upcoming week? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, next I'll take two cards from this Seekers of Light deck. I smile because again I looked at my uh, clock in the camera and I saw 010111. Probably you guys are seeing synchronicities too in numbers, repeating numbers or repeating numbers with a 0. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Then we see one major blessing that is coming your way. Thank you, Spirit. What is one major blessing? Okay, we got it. And then the very important, how to best take care of yourself no matter what happens in the upcoming week. So the self-care cards, people usually tend to forget, but I find them really helpful, okay? So try to do whatever advice you get from the self-care card, at least for the upcoming week. Each week I try to draw one of these, so the advice may be different in different weeks, but sometimes the same thing keeps coming. Okay, let us dive into your reading and see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Oh, my option 3. What have you been going through? It seems like you've gone through some intense situation. I love you. I just want to say, I love you guys. So you got the 10 of Swords, okay? It might be a health situation for many of you, where no matter what you were trying, things were not improving, and it has been going on for a long time. For others also, it is a different situation, but it is something that have made you feel extremely limited, suffocated, and it has been going on for a while, okay? Which is why you are like, you feel wounded, you feel burdened, you are like, I cannot take this anymore. For some of you, it has happened over time. For some of you, it has happened suddenly out of nowhere. But the good thing about the 10 is the 10 of Swords is this 10 number, that this is the worst. After this, things can only improve. Okay, there's no way even worse things can happen. After this state, you can only move forward, you can only keep going up. Then what you got is the Knight of Swords. Again, both swords energy, which is why I would just say be careful in the way you communicate, okay? So the Knight of Swords is a fast moving energy. So maybe now you are, and you can see some kind of desperation also, right? The way this knight is charging forward. The knight and his horse, both are like desperate. They're like, we have had enough. We don't care. Your guys are coming in and saying, be careful about that. I'll tell you one advice I got from my spiritual guide. When sometimes the time is not in your favor, okay? And during those moments, it is best to retract from the world and just let that phase run itself out. Because nothing is permanent in our life. Bad things, no matter how bad they are, they have to end. And good things has to start. So wait for that good to start. As soon as you can sense that, then you can again confidently come out and interact. But if you are going through a phase where things have not been in your favor for a while, it is best not to treat it with desperation. Treat it with patience. I know it's easier said than done. It looks a very difficult situation that you have been through. And hats off to you for that. Really. You guys seem like very strong people. Very, very strong people. Mentally, internally, very strong. And the good thing about the Knight of Swords is I'm seeing that this situation is changing very fast. But at the same time, you still have to remember about not coming across as too desperate, okay? And just be careful in your communication because it's a lot of swords energy. Swords represent communication so that you are not rude or rash, okay? Do not be rude. I know, like, I'll give you an example. When I was very sick and had a lot of pain in my body, even when people were trying to be nice to me, I was like, why are these people so dumb? Why can they not understand that I cannot talk? I am in pain. But they were only trying to be nice. They were only trying to make me feel better. But at that time, I was just not in the state of receiving love. I was in too much physical pain. But as soon as I started getting better, I could see. I could finally I was finally in a position where I could see their mm, intention, which was full of love, full of kindness. Okay. So something like that may happen for you where somebody is actually trying to help you and you are like, no, just go away. I don't want to see anybody. They're saying, don't be rude. You don't have to be a doormat. You don't have to say yes to everything, but just be careful. When, especially if you're feeling intense emotions, an intense desire to do something desperate out of impulse, take a pause, take a step back, and give yourself some time. So, again, this is something I often do. If I feel intensely emotional about something and I feel like I have to take an action now, I'll tell myself, let me give it 4 hours, say, or 3 hours. After 3 hours or 4 hours, if I feel as strongly about this as I'm feeling now, I'll do it. Most of the times, that intensity would fizzle out because it was coming from misplaced anger, desperation, things like that. But if it's genuine, if it's a genuine conviction coming from your spirit, then even after 3 days, you would feel the same. But it won't make you feel desperate. Conviction gives you a lot of strength and a lot of patience also. If you're convinced about something, you are ready to wait as long as it takes because you're convinced that this will yield good results. Okay? So, this is very, very important for you this week to be aware of how you are responding to others, to situations. Okay? There's nothing to fear. You have gone through a lot, and everybody around you understands that. Okay? So, even if your mind does not understand it right now, that's okay. You take time for yourself. Please don't do anything desperately. Then you have got this beautiful, beautiful judgment card, that whatever wrong was being done to you by others, by not having good health, that is also an unfair situation, right? If you're not in a good health, you cannot be as productive as you want to be, and then it feels a little bit unfair. All that unfairness are being pushed out. This angel is coming in and saying, no, everything in your life will be fair from now. You just have to remember that you should not be desperate. Trust in the judgment of the divine, because judgment is happening this very week. By the end of the week, you yourself will feel that. Some of you will actually see that. If you have legal cases where you lost a lot of money for a long time, finally the case will be ruled in your favor. Okay. And then you will slowly start seeing things improving. Please don't be in a rush. Please don't be harsh in your communication. Let us see what your other oracle cards are saying. Ah, so beautiful. Your angels are coming in and saying, yes, yes to everything that you have wished for. For those of you who had a particular situation in mind or a particular question while watching this video, they are saying yes, yes, yes. This judgment is very much in your favor. No matter how hard the past was, or even at the beginning of this week, if something drastic happened and made you feel like totally depleted and wanting to give up, they're saying, no, no, no. We are now fulfilling your desire because you have learned your lesson. You have gone through tremendous pain to learn this lesson. And now see what is coming your way. Dance. Can you believe that? From 10 of swords, you are rapidly, like the knight in full action mode, you are going into abundance. So I think since the knight has come, it is also important. Knight is always taking action, okay? You keep taking action, but please don't be impatient. Please don't be rude towards others, even if they don't, even if they are insensitive sometimes, because judgment is being ruled in your favor, okay? Angels are saying yes, yes to everything that you have wished for, that you deserve. Yes, you will get all of them. Soul fulfilling abundance is coming your way. Okay. I mean, what more can I say? It's like this drastic change. Like you had hit the very bottom, and now your spirit guides will make sure you reach the highest of the highs. Okay. Powerful, powerful energy. Oh, I see. Now I see. Okay. So this Ten of Swords condition probably happened due to some ancestral pattern, okay? Because you got the white eagle ancestor spirit. Oh. For some of you, I'm sorry, guys, if you have lost a loved one. Few of you, one or two of you, if you have lost a loved one. That hurts. That hurts. And your loved ones from the other side are saying, don't worry. We know that you love us, or I know that you love me. I'm happy. I'm very happy. And I'm watching over you. And I'm so proud of you. You cannot even imagine how proud of you I am. And you are so loved. You are so loved. You are so loved. You are cherished. You are blessed. And all your ancestors are coming in at this point, and they're like, we'll do everything in our power to celebrate you, okay, to fill you with abundance, because you have had the courage to break this strong ancestral pattern. I'll read the message. Connect to your lineage A family wound or pattern can be healed now. This Ten of Swords, whatever was this, it was due to a family wound or an ancestral karmic pattern. I don't know what to say, really, because I feel, honestly, I get very overwhelmed when I meet people who are breaking generational patterns, because these are very deep rooted and it's no joke. They are acquired over so many generations and lifetimes. And there are so many souls waiting to take a body. They do not take a body because they're like, no, 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 no. This person is so close to breaking the pattern. Let them break it. Then our next lifetime will be smoother. And you guys are doing that, not only for yourself, for your ancestors, and for so many beings. I cannot even begin to explain because I do not understand myself. All I'm feeling and seeing is jubilation and celebration that yes, your ancestors are like, yes, our lineage has this person who is brave enough, braver than the bravest, to go through this Ten of Swords and break this pattern and actually move, still have the energy and strength to move forward into abundance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like you guys have broken this poverty mindset, not only in terms of money, but in terms of many things. And now you're ready to move towards abundance. This is so powerful, guys. This is so powerful, super powerful. And of course, we were talking about communication, right? With the Knight of Swords, you got Mercury, open communication. And I'll read out what it says. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. This is important, okay? Don't be rude, don't be rash. If you're feeling intense emotions, take 2 seconds off. Fill your heart with love. And how to do that? Think of the divine form you connect to, or it can be just bright, white, golden light that is filled with that fuzzy warmth. Okay? When you hug somebody, you feel, when you hug somebody you love, okay, you feel that fuzziness. So fill your heart with that and then communicate. You will see you are coming out as a much stronger person because you are being firm about what you are saying, but it is coming from a place of complete love and complete security. Okay? I'm losing words because this is so deep. This is so deep. Then the blessing you are getting is a blessing on a new venture. So definitely, like you said, the best thing about the Ten of Swords is it's a 10. One cycle ended. And the next step is, of course, something new. You are starting something new by the end of this week, or you are ready to start something new. Okay. So maybe you don't have the capital and investments and things like that, but you have the idea and you are in a position now to focus on this new beginning instead of being caught up in the past. And this, oh my God, the way I kept these cards, again, I think spirit guides did it. This person is targeting towards abundance, right? This lady with her bow and arrow is totally focused on abundance, and that is what is coming your way. Okay. And finally, for your advice, option 2 also got the same advice: movement, movement, movement. But for you, option 3, I think this movement is even more important because if you're in the Ten of Swords energy, it's very heavy energy, right? It makes you want to just sit and brood all the time. It makes you lethargic. It makes you what we call tamasic. Okay. And that's why movement, physical movement for you is so important. Do yoga, hatha yoga, like this person is doing. Like the if you have a lot of physical movement, it clears up the energy fields around you, which is what this card is showing. Okay, otherwise just go for a run, take a jog, go for a walk with your pet, or go for a walk on your own. Or whenever you remember, if you have a job where you are required to sit in front of the computer for long, just set a timer, like every 1 hour you will take a break and do a 5 minute walk or 10-minute walk, like that. Okay, movement is super important for you. This week is intense for you. Okay, where you will see your life like a third party witness. You will witness it like another person outside, and you will see how much strength you have, how much you have grown to directly step from 10 of swords energy to this, like when the judgment happens, to this abundance energy, to this confident person who is totally focused on the new venture. Okay, remember, the main theme for you this week is judgment finally happening, the divine intervention, I would say, finally happening. Divine is stepping in and saying, we are proud of you, we are very happy that you have finally succeeded in breaking this deep rooted ancestral pattern, and now we'll make sure you are moving towards abundance. Okay, so for some, you may receive some financial abundance right this week, but for most of you, I'm sensing you will start something this week. You will be stepping into a new direction, which will bring you a lot of abundance, uh, probably by the end of year or by the middle of next year. Okay, it'll be something long term. The important thing, remember, you have to remember two things, two pieces of advice which is crucial, vital for you, is to keep moving whenever, especially if you feel emotionally very heavy. You should definitely go out and move and run and do some kind of physical activity. The other thing is about your communication. Whenever you feel intensely emotional, please do not snap at anybody, please do not be rude, or please do not shut down also. uh, do not do anything desperately, or do not say anything desperately, but fill your heart with love and then say whatever you have to say. Okay, you are being protected, things will be in your favor because you got the judgment card, which is a major major arcana. So do let me know by the end of the week in the comment section, or even now, if you can sense what is unfolding for you, do let me know in the comments. Okay, I love reading your comments, and I feel so grateful when you guys share your story with me. And honestly, even I have to pinch myself sometimes when I'm like, wow, this person needed to hear this, and they had, like, their spirit guides channeled it. I feel so grateful, honestly. I just don't know any other way to say it. And of course, the comments help a lot in making the video a little more popular so that other people can see it. Okay, so please, if this reading resonated, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it with your friends, encourage them to subscribe. And if you have subscribed to the channel already, please click on the bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. So I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Take care. Bye bye.